and make misery. We'll create the cure. We made the disease frustrated, incorporated. Frustrated, incorporated.
Come on in.
Hello?
I don't want any cookies. I know who I'm voting for this election, and I already found Jesus.
Oh, I'm not selling anything, sir. I was just wondering if you had any job openings.
Great, you're hired.
I'm hired?
Yep, you're hired. Here's your employee handbook.
But I didn't even turn in an application.
That's really just a formality. We don't turn anyone away who's burdened or heavy laden, which, according to our company policy, includes everyone.
What am I supposed to do with my resume? Shove it up my butt and put it in there a few times? You know, I'll do it. That's a bit too gay. Sorry, I'll back down a bit.
No, it's okay. The Lutheran department's gonna love that energy. But it's like I said, we don't care about your history. In fact, marketing would actually love it if you're an ex-satanic high priest who gave Pokemon cards to kids and habitually kicked puppies. It's great for our customer reviews. You know, if it sins, it wins.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
Nope. We accept you just as you are. Without one plea. Wait. There is one thing we need before you accept our free gift of indentured servitude. How do you feel about our founder?
Well, I've heard a lot of good things about him on Alabamazon, so yeah, I guess he's alright with me.
Jesus is just alright with me. Jesus is just alright, oh yeah.
That's good enough. You'll grow to love him. Or else.
What was that?
Congratulations, you are now an official employee of Christianity Inc. Now get out there and start earning those great commissions by faith alone.
We could build a factory.
Oh, you're still here. What can I do you for?
I need to know where I'm gonna work and what I'm gonna do, you know?
Well, here's what you're gonna need to do. Okay? You're gonna have to wander all over the building, department by department, while appealing to our founder until you find a department that feels like home. Just keep in mind that some of these departments have prerequisites for entry, like learning an angelic language, taking a ritual bath, or passing some entry-level training courses before they'll accept you.
Andrew, why ought you obey God?
I'm not a Christian apologist, Doug. Talk to a Christian apologist. I'm not authorized by the church to do Christian apologetics, and
You're
I can't
not
do it.
authorized by the church.
That's correct.
You're under the control of the church?
Yeah, I'm Eastern Orthodox. In order to do Christian apologetics, I would have to be authorized to do so. I don't do Christian apologetics. I'm not authorized to do Christian apologetics, nor am I going to engage in Christian apologetics. I'll tell you what, let me ask you a question. If my church says that I'm not authorized to do Christian apologetics because I would need the blessing of a spiritual father to do so, why do you think that that's an own on me to obey that command?
I'm not authorized to answer that question, Andrew.
After you finish department shopping, just read the employee handbook over and over for the rest of your life, and our expectations will be made crystal clear to you. Sound good?
That sounds absurd. But even though I just met you, I have complete faith in you as an authoritative representative of the company. Off I go!
We could build a factory and make misery. We'll create the cure.
Come on in.
I believe you have my stapler.
Nope. Sorry. Maybe check with Brother Bolton?
Turns out Michael Bolton is a major cinephile.
You complete me!
Yeah.
That sucks. Well, do you have a second? I have something important I'd like to discuss with you.
Of course. But you know your annual review isn't for another 3 months, right? What I can tell you, though, is that your commissions are great. Top 10% in the company this quarter. And your recruitment stats lately, astronomical. If you keep this up, I have no doubt that you could expect great treasures in your 401k when you retire.
That's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay, but first, I wanted to tell you, brother to brother, how much I've appreciated your counsel over the years. Your vocational wisdom and insight you have into the handbook has really strengthened my resolve in the company, and I dare say even deepened my personal relationship with our founder.
Ah, great.
So tell me what's on your heart, brother.
There isn't an easy way to put this, so I'm just gonna say it. I'm gay. I quit.
What? Did one of the departments hurt you?
No. Everyone has been great. I just don't believe in the company mission statement anymore.
Sounds like someone has a case of the Sundays. You know, this might be hard to believe, but I went through a pretty dark season of doubt myself. I became an A-companyist, started drinking wine spritzers, and even began touching myself. You want to know how I escaped rock bottom?
Not really.
The founder! I finally admitted I was a filthy, scummy, good-for-nothing piece of dog duty and started petitioning the founder for forgiveness. Long story short, Christianity was gracious enough to take me back and even gave me a promotion for my tragic backstory. Maybe a nice vacation would do you good, so you can rekindle your relationship with the founder?
Have you even met the founder?
Well, no.
Yeah, me neither. And neither is anyone else I've talked to in the whole building. Except for those in the charismatic department. Nobody takes them seriously, though. Furthermore, the handbook says that the founder himself has been on an extended vacation at a remote B&B for thousands of years. There's no way anyone here has a personal relationship with him.
Wow. Just wow. What an unsophisticated interpretation of the handbook. You've never even read this thing before, have you? You know, it's best to stay silent and be thought a fool, than to open your mouth and confirm it to be true.
What? I've been intensely studying the handbook since you hired me. Quite frankly, I've concluded that it's full of illogical contradictions, scientific and historical inaccuracies, and thousands of unethical business practices. Many of which result in stoning to death if you break them? What?
Hold up.
Let me stop you right there. How can you say the handbook is unethical if you're not grounding your ethics in the handbook? You know this company doesn't tolerate people stealing from its business model.
Jim Halpert, fourth wall stare. Don't read that. Got it.
Besides, you can't honestly quit with any integrity unless you've read all the best this company has to offer.
I've read all that. This one's from John in the Reform Department. This one's from Ray in the Evangelical Department. And this one is by Joel over in Prosperity.
Oops, how did that get in there?
I've read every one of these books. All the department heads do is argue and bicker over what the handbook says, what it really means, and some of them accuse each other of not even being in the company.
Well, you can't prove that they're not.
Huh? While I'm on the subject, did you know that every single 5-star customer review I followed up on from Alabamazon are from company employees? Every single one.
Correlation isn't causation. That just goes to show that our products are so great that people want to work for the company.
Except for the fact, when I cross-reference the dates of the reviews against the dates of hiring, the vast majority of reviews were made after the start of their employment for this company. Also, many of the 1-star reviews on Alabamazon have some very scathing comments. After investigating their concerns, they're not only legitimate, but they're impossible to contend with.
That's obviously because those people either work for our competitors or are disgruntled former employees. We can be assured that our company is the true company because we can kind of demonstrate our founder actually existed.
I think if the bones of Jesus were actually found, then that would imply that Jesus of Nazareth did not rise from the dead.
And let's not forget that many early employees died, never recanting our mission statement.
And then I just started going through each apostle, starting with Peter, going through James, going through John, and just trying to assess what confidence do we have. And bottom line, I would argue that of the 12, there's only 2 that we have very high confidence diet, historically speaking.
As well as the fact that we have more copies of our employee handbook than any other company around. Case closed. What are you doing? You're not going to work for one of our competitors, are you?
No, I just can't work here with a clear conscience. So, I'm gonna give self-employment a try.
Aha! I knew it. You just want to be your own boss. You know, at this point, I'm seriously starting to doubt that you ever really worked here in the first place. I accept your resignation, and will put out a memo for everyone to put you in their thoughts and prayers.
Did you see the memo about this?
Yeah, I have the memo right here. I just forgot.
I'll go ahead and make sure you get another copy of that memo.
Okay. Yeah, no, I have the memo. I've got it. It's right.
What's happening? Did you get that memo?
Yeah, I got the memo, and I understand the policy, and the problem is just that I forgot the one time, and I've already taken care of it, so it's not even really a problem anymore.
Ah.
Bless your heart, and may the founder have mercy on your 401k. Well, that was pretty fun, right? How about the...
Converted man here!
What the hell, D-Man? You're not supposed to come until the end of the plug.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to say that I'm coming out today as gay.
This isn't what I meant by plug.
I am so gay that I regularly suck on Germania.
Damn it, D-Man. We almost got through this whole cartoon without mentioning Germania.
Yes, he and I are gay lovers, and we have been for the past few years.
I'm gonna mute you now. Check the link in the description for more of this wackiness, as well as a healthy dose of logic, and lobsters. Feel free to leave a comment over there congratulating Deconverted Man and Germania on their newfound love. And don't forget to tell them B.S. Lewis sent ya. Thanks again, Deconverted Man. Any last words?
Somoko ribrakre somaki asakara chula praka sonaskas. I'm a turkey.